Highway Thru Hell, Season 2, Episode 1, opens with a dramatic burst of winter energy as the early hints of frost and snow set the stage along the twisting roads of British Columbia. I begin by inviting viewers into this relentless world where every mile is a new challenge. The screen lights up with a shining subscriber icon and a bold bell symbol, urging everyone to subscribe and stay connected with the unfolding saga. The narrative immediately sets a friendly, yet precise tone, guiding you through the story of a rugged crew committed to battling the treacherous winter conditions on the infamous Coquihalla Highway. I explain that the journey ahead is not only about high-powered machines and daring rescues, but also about the human spirit that refuses to back down. The roads here transform into an icy stage where bravery and camaraderie take center stage, and every recovery operation becomes a tale of survival and teamwork. This introduction is designed to provide you with a clear picture of what lies ahead. A blend of natural challenges, nerve-wracking rescues, and moments of quiet reflection amid chaos. The narrative flows naturally, encouraging you to feel the cold bite of the wind. See the delicate dance of trucks and winches, and understand the immense pressure that the team faces every single day. With every image of flashing lights against the white landscapes and every call for help echoing down the snowy highways, you are drawn into a story where each decision matters and every second counts. As the soothing yet determined voice of the narrator, I invite you to embark on this journey with steady resolve and a relentless pursuit of safety, deduction, and sheer willpower that defines Highway Thru Hell. This opening sets the tone for what will be a night filled with both excitement and introspection, a true testament to the unwavering spirit of those who face the winter head-on in this high-stakes environment. As the story unfolds, the scenery transforms into a breathtaking yet daunting winter landscape along the Coquihalla Highway. I describe how the early snowfall carves a white blanket over the rugged mountains of British Columbia, turning every turn and gradient into a potential hazard. The highway, infamous for its steep grades and unpredictable weather, becomes a stage where nature shows its uncompromising strength. Against this pulsating background, I introduce Jamie Davis, the resolute owner of Jamie Davis Heavy Rescue, whose leadership and determination become the anchor of this narrative. With a calm yet commanding presence, Jamie readies his fleet of powerful wreckers, flatbeds, and rotators, each truck bristling with the promise of rescue and relief in the harshest conditions. Alongside Jamie, he leads a diverse crew imbued with skill and heart. Kevin, the seasoned and quirky veteran, brings a touch of humor and experience to the mix, his every action underscored by years of navigating icy challenges with precision. Brandon, a young and eager apprentice, steps into the spotlight as he absorbs every lesson in real time, his eyes filled with determination and cautious optimism. I also introduce Colin, a steady mid-level operator whose analytical mind wrestles with the pressures of fast-paced rescues, and Adam, a resolute new operator thrust into demanding situations that test his limits. There is also a noticeable tension with the ever-present rival, Al Quiring, whose calculated business moves and aggressive strategies add an undercurrent of competition that heightens the stakes of every operation. The scene is set with the hum of prepared engines, the clatter of well-oiled machinery, and the silent, treacherous call of the winter wind. I paint a vivid picture of the yard, a blend of robust vehicles, snow-dusted tools, and the palpable spirit of a team united by a common mission: to face the relentless winter and secure the safety of every stranded traveler along these perilous roads. The story takes a gripping turn when the first major call of the night arrives: a fully loaded semi-truck that has jackknifed on a dangerous curve near the summit of the highway. In this high-stakes moment, tension fills the air as I describe how Jamie Davis rallies his team with a seamless blend of urgency and calm precision. The icy wind and driving snow create an almost cinematic environment where the truck's rear trailer teeters precariously over a steep drop, threatening disaster with every passing second. Kevin and Brandon, recognizing the critical nature of the situation, sprint into action. With measured steps on the slippery surface, they set up winch points and secure cables, their faces set in determined expressions as they navigate the perilous ground. I recount in detail how technology and instinct come together. Jamie positions a heavy rotator with expert care, calculating each angle and tension with the experience of a man who has seen it all. The soft hum of machinery merges with the muffled sound of falling snow as the team works tirelessly to stabilize the mighty truck. I described the moment when a cable snaps with a sudden jolt, nearly injuring Brandon and sending shockwaves of worry through the crew. In that brief, heart-stopping second, every heartbeat resonates with the gravity of the rescue. Yet, even in the face of near catastrophe, the crew quickly adapts. The crisp air fills with coordinated movements and the steady murmur of resolute instructions as each winch pull and cable adjustment reflects hours of honed skill. I share how the careful balancing act against gravity and the unforgiving winter elements slowly pays off when the trailer finally slides back to safety, its movement symbolizing the triumph over both nature and fate. This rescue is narrated not only as a technical achievement, but as a soulful ballet of courage and quick thinking, a testament to the legacy of those who risk everything on these icy highways where even a single misstep can be perilous. As the night deepens and winter's grip tightens, a severe storm sweeps across the highway, unleashing its full fury upon the already strained recovery team. I recount how a sudden Arctic front plunges the road into chaos. A multi-car pileup emerges in the distance, a tangled mass of twisted metal and shattered glass that speaks to the raw unpredictability of winter. The biting cold and howling wind conspire to almost blind the rescuers as headlights struggle to cut through the falling snow. Amid the pandemonium, the focus shifts to a particularly hazardous challenge. A tanker truck, carrying dangerously flammable material, lies dangerously tilted on its side near the median. In this gripping sequence, the narrative captures how every second is a delicate dance between danger and the urgent need to avert a catastrophic explosion. I detail how Jamie's team, with calm determination, approaches the tanker with careful precision. Under the ghostly glow of spotlights and the erratic flare of emergency beacons, the crew arranges multiple winching points and anchor spots, their hands and hearts steady despite the biting cold. The texture of the scene is palpable, the crunch of snow under heavy boots, the creak of metal under strain, and the soft hum of synchronized machinery. In this high-pressure moment, every tool and every action is guided by a singular focus: to secure the tanker and prevent a secondary tragedy. The narrative weaves through the swirling chaos as I describe the tireless efforts of each operator working like clockwork under near-frozen conditions. Jamie's experienced hands guide the entire effort as if reading the very language of the snow and ice beneath him. Despite the relentless storm and the ever-present danger of further accidents, the team's solidarity shines through, culminating in the successful stabilization of the tanker truck. Here, every careful move against gravity, every calculated tension pull, becomes a powerful symbol of human resilience and teamwork. This segment is a vivid portrayal of the harsh balance between nature's indomitable might and the unwavering courage of those who dare to stand against it, crafting an unforgettable chapter in the ongoing saga of Highway Thru Hell. As the storm continues, the night's trials are far from over. The narrative shifts to a new emergency where a fully loaded car hauler loses control on a steep grade, its momentum scattering vehicles and unleashing diesel fuel across Highway 5 like a chaotic river. In this tense sequence, I recount how the crew, already strained by previous challenges, finds fresh courage. Kevin, now emerging as a steadfast leader, takes point in managing the unfolding mayhem. With steady resolve, he guides the recovery process and simultaneously mentors Brandon, who absorbs every lesson with a mixture of determination and humility. The recovery unfolds amid a cascade of flashing lights, treacherous angles, and the palpable weight of responsibility. I recount the scene where vehicles, once majestic, lie crushed and disoriented, each telling a story of a near-miss tragedy. Amid this relentless chaos, the spotlight turns to Colin, who is battling a personal crisis on a separate call involving a flatbed near Zopkios brake check. His methodical nature stands in stark contrast to the frantic pace around him. As he labors over every winch placement and anchor detail, his inner dialogue marked by uncertainty and caution. In a quiet moment of reflection later, Jamie steps in to offer guidance, reinforcing a simple creed of trusting one's instincts and learning through experience. Simultaneously, the narrative follows Jamie as he makes a bold decision to personally drive out and assist Adam, a newer operator caught in the grips of a stalled recovery with an overturned gravel truck. The scene is painted with the hues of determination and perseverance, a team united not only by duty, but also by the shared understanding that every small victory builds the foundation for bigger triumphs. Here, amidst the backdrop of relentless winter and mounting pressure from rival pressures, every act of mentorship and every recovery underscores the unbreakable bond forged in the crucible of adversity. As the horizon lightens and dawn begins to chase away the dark of night, the hectic pace finally slows, and the crew gathers at the Hope Yard for a solemn debrief. I narrate the bittersweet aftermath of a marathon night, a night where over 20 recoveries were completed, each etched in memory with sweat and determined resolve. The operators, from the steadfast Jamie to the dedicated Kevin, Brandon, Colin, and Adam, reflect on the cost of survival and the silent pride in their accomplishments. In the quiet moments before the day fully begins, the gentle sunrise casts long shadows across a yard that bears the marks of an epic confrontation with winter. The narrative closes on a reflective note, emphasizing that while the battles fought on the icy roads leave their physical and emotional marks, they also forge unyielding bonds and a legacy of resilience. Every shattered obstacle of the night becomes a stepping stone towards a renewed commitment to protect the highway and its travelers, leaving the promise that, come what may, the spirit of Highway Thru Hell will endure.